I got to do something differently in 2026 if I want a different life. Things are changing all around me, and I have access to a community that I want to dive in and go all in. Somebody comment the word all in the chat, because I believe it really is time for you to go all in. It's time to go all in on your dreams. It's time to go all in on your vision. It's time to go all in, guys. If you have breath in your lungs, why play small? Why be mediocre? Why choose a regular route when you could do something extraordinary, right? Why choose basic when you could do something extraordinary? And so we like to welcome the people that just said yes to the community. We like to highlight those individuals that have come on board. If you know you've invited somebody into the community, make sure you drop their flyers in. We have a phenomenal board of directors that are incredible. Big shouts out to Ebony Austin, who put this PowerPoint together that's going to allow us to share and highlight the individuals. But if you don't see the members that you brought on board, or if you don't see them recognized for anything that they've accomplished this week, I challenge you to make sure that you're dropping all of those certificates and everything inside of the virtual campus. We have our Rich University certificates for those that have passed funded accounts. Make sure that you get those done throughout the week so that we can highlight them on this call. We don't want anybody not to be celebrated or anybody to miss out on what it is that we do when we're celebrating. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's first go into welcoming our new members. Our new members that just said yes with us, guys. Y'all come on from you. Show them some love. We have Monique in the building. Welcome, Monique. Welcome to Rich University, Queen. We're so excited that you decided.
Welcome, Monique.
Yes, Monique.
We're excited that you decided to come and get rich with us. You're definitely going to love it here. Alicia, welcome.
Yay.
Welcome, Alicia. You're on the call with us. We're so excited that you decided to come and get rich with us because you are going to love it here. Kay, welcome.
Welcome, Kay.
Welcome. Yes, we're excited that you decided to come and get rich with us. Let's go. Welcome, Farrah. Welcome. So excited that you decided to and get rich with us. You are going to love it here. Welcome, Jeremy. Welcome to Rich University. Yes. We're super excited that you said yes. Welcome. Yes, guys, let's keep going. It was one more person I know for a fact because I saw her in a virtual campus. So what I'm going to do right now is stop sharing, and I am going to go to let me see. Oh, snap, Lord. You do not have to be high tech to get a high check. Let me just see how I can do this, because I saw somebody that was welcome back to the community, and I don't see her on right now. So I want to make sure that we can get her in here really quick. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going over to the virtual campus now. To make sure that we can get this queen in here, because I saw her beautiful face pop in. In fact, I may show some of them as well here, because I do know some people have not been able to get there.
See your screen.
Oh, let me see the screen. Oh,
yes.
The screen is all right. Wait a minute. Let me come over here, guys. Oh, there we go. Yes. Y'all have welcome. Back to Rich University. Let's go.
Welcome back, sis. Let's go.
Welcome back, Brenda.
Super duper excited, Queen. We're so excited that you decided to come and get rich with us. We know you are absolutely going to love it here. We're super duper excited about your yes, just in time to go next level. So listen, if for whatever reason you did not see the person you invited to the community, please make sure you drop it in the virtual campus. We love to celebrate here. We know that when we celebrate, we elevate, okay? Whatever you celebrate, you duplicate. And when you celebrate, you elevate. So I'm super duper excited. So listen, the next level is new funded traders. Now, I recognize that we have a lot of new funded traders. This simply means individuals that have decided to use OPM. Somebody drop OPM in the chat. OPM, that stands for other people's money. They are using other people's money to grow and multiply in the market. And that's one of the things that you gain access to when you join Rich University. You don't just get access to the apps that helps you to actually pass the test, right? You don't just get access to the apps that allow you to leverage other people's time, whether we've been trading for 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, but you also get to leverage other people's money. All right. And so I'm super excited about every new funded trader. So what I'll probably do here as well is show you what's on the slide, but then I'll take you into the virtual campus and show you a few more that have not updated their certificates to the Rich University certificates so we can highlight as many people as possible, okay? You guys are ready to get excited? Guys, let's celebrate Demetria Mills. Miller. Let's go, Dee. Let's go.
Let's go. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Super duper excited. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's grow, Queen. Listen, Queen, really quick, come off mute. Give us one tip of what allowed you to just go ahead and do it. What was the product that you used? What was the service that you used? What was the call that you used? Let us know how you were able to get funded this go round here. Come off mute, Queen.
Good morning, Rich U family. Oh my God. Thank you, Lord. For me, this go round, it was community. It was mentorship. It was definitely locking in with my team, with my coach, my mentor, Dr. Curry, and just taking orders from the tower. Locking in with the team. And like I share with them on the calls, I was like, hey, I'm, my dad used to tell me, if you can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. And when I tell you, they be going in and I'm just getting the futures. Futures is new to me. My mentor used to tell me, he's like, real traders trade on futures. I was like, well, I'm a play trader because I'm gonna stay on Trade Locker. Well, this week I ventured over. So for me, it was just locking into the community, being able to lock into the community. So shout out to Dr. Curry, shout out to the Darden, shout out to please forgive me because I don't want to forget anybody, but those that was rocking out on those calls with me, Yolanda, my girl, walked me through setting up so much. So just community, you guys, staying locked in, staying close to the fire, like she told me. I told them to burn me. Don't just keep me warm, burn me.
Let's go. Let's grow. Well, congratulations, Queen. Another funded trader. Super duper excited that you were able to get it done. Such a huge blessing. Let's go. Let's grow. All right, guys. Another funded trader. We got $25,000. The Darters are in the house. Coyetta Queen, we're super duper excited about you. Lamont, I'm not sure if you're on, if your queen is on, but we would just love one tip. What's making it happen? An extra $25K to leverage inside of the market is a complete blessing for your families. The Darters, if you could come off of mute, would love to hear from you.
Hey, Ambassador Dr. China, this is Lamont here.
Hey, Lamont, come on in, my brother.
My wife, she's at a bridal shower, but this was more dope than any of the ones that I've had. Just to see my wife start from just watching on the sideline and supporting to diving in and locking in. Just like Didi said, I'm sorry if y'all can hear me like this because I'm out running right now. But just to see my wife lock in with the community, we got such a great team leader, Dr. Carl Curry, who goes above and beyond for each and every one of us. I'm so grateful for him. We utilize the tools. Velocity works, family. I'm here to tell y'all, velocity works. I don't care if you're trading futures, Forex, or even binary options. If you learn the tool, you can succeed on any chart. So we just thankful and grateful to the Lord above who's providing this platform for us. Thank you to Dr. Excuse me. Thank you to Dr. Logic. Thank you to you, Ambassador Dr. China, for creating this space where people like us can thrive. So I'm just grateful. Thank you.
Wow, let's go, let's grow. I love that. Such a blessing that your wife was able to watch you and say, you know what, I'm diving into, guys. There is no reason that you are not being a blessing to somebody else with what we have, because we don't want you to take for granted the blessing, guys. The only way that this community continues to grow and continues to elevate is by sharing and it making good business sense. So when you see results like this, whether they're your personal results, whether they're results from somebody on your team, we encourage you to share and be a blessing to somebody else. Don't keep this thing private, because the only way it lasts is if it grows. Either it's growing or it's dying. And I need you to put that in the back of your mind. If you are blessed with what you have, please understand that there is a responsibility that each of us have to be a blessing to somebody else. Does that make sense? That's what it means to be a faith and financial community. We are not a community where we get all the blessings and sit and watch other people suffer and say nothing. So big shouts out to you, Lamont, for putting your wife in a position to be a blessing as well. And have $25,000 that she's leveraging now. Let's go, let's grow. Another $25,000. Sean Lee is in the house. Listen, guys, I don't care what excuse you have, take it off the table. This gentleman right here is getting funded account after funded account after funded account while being on the road as a truck driver. Sean, I don't even know if you're in a position right now to come and share with us one tip that's allowing you to get funded like this, but we would love to hear from you. What's your product of choice? One of the things that I love that Lamont just said, the tools that we have like Velocity, it doesn't matter if you're trading futures, if you're trading Forex, if you're trading options, if you're trading stocks in some cases, guys, you have stocks that are back there. Our products allow you to trade whatever asset class or whatever financial markets you choose. Don't pigeonhole yourself. Choose what works best for you. That's going to be the best one to trade. Trade what works best for you. So listen, Sean, if you're in a position, my brother, we love for you to come on in and share with us one tip that allows you to pass another $25,000 account.
Grand Rising. Thank you, Ambassador Dr. China. Yeah, the 25. It was a lot easier. One of the things that helped me out was definitely cutting out more distractions. One thing that I've been doing this year is slowly cutting out more and more distractions so I can lock in more on what we're doing here and be able to reach more people. Second, like Lamont said, like, Yolanda, Dee, man, it's just having a good mentor and community. I said, Dr. Curry, man, he brought us all in, man. He said, let's jump on Velocity, which is our tool of choice. And man, it's locking in on that. So, kind of trading in a community with different time frames helped us out to be able to start passing more funded accounts, people looking at different times, people being able to communicate and know what we're looking for, and us working together doing that has literally helped me pass more and more funded accounts.
That's powerful. Let's go, let's grow. I love it. Just being a product of the product. I think sometimes people get ahead of themselves. Sean, let me ask you a question. How long have you been in the trading space overall? Like, how long have you been trading? I know you're on the road a lot. I know you're in the truck a lot. I know the things that you're doing, somebody else will probably make a million excuses as to why they cannot. But just share with us, how long have you been trading?
With this community, I've been in less or around two years. But it's been a tough transition, definitely as a trucker. There's a lot of things that I had to navigate, which is, signals, being at, job sites or whatnot. The time frame of being in different time zones, trying to, catch up to what we got going on. So with all those being in there, you can't make no excuse. One thing that I love that you always said is like, in this space, you can never be fired. This is the only only way you're firing is if you give up, because you're firing yourself. So I just, made it, my goal to just keep pushing forward no matter what obstacle I ran into.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Love that. Love that. So listen, that's such a blessing, because I think it's important for people to know. I think it was Joey last week on a call. Some people been in for 2 months and they want the results of people who dedicated 2 years. And the biggest thing about it is that there are certain parts that you just cannot skip. There are certain parts that it just takes time. Yes, you can still win, you can be profitable, but there are things that you're going to learn about yourself that's just going to take time. And if you're not okay with that, you'll find yourself starting and stopping and starting and stopping and starting and stopping and getting nowhere at all. So congratulations to you, brother. I would say time and also commitment, because you're on the road, but you're not making excuses. You're making it happen. So listen, let's keep it going. Another $25,000 from Queen Portia. Y'all loud it up in the chat. Queen Portia has smashed another $25,000.
Congrats, Portia.
We're so excited, Queen. Come on in. We would love to hear from you, beautiful, on one tip that allowed you to pass this $25,000 funded account. Guys, one of the things we specialize in inside of Rich University is helping you to get access to capital that you never ever have to pay back. Queen Portia, come on in, Queen. Give us one tip that allowed you to smash this 25K?
Hey y'all, this is out my comfort zone. But one thing that I had to work on was putting myself to the side and following everything that I have learned from all the leaders. And I remember every time I get on the charts, I remember what Dr. Curry says, stay in the trade, stay in the trade. So I stayed in the trade, and each time I always come out and profit. So that's what I've been learning.
I love that. You know, one of the things that it makes me think about is sometimes when the trade is going against them and they're going toward a stop loss, or they don't have a stop loss, they can watch that trade just drop. But when it's time to stay in the trade and trust your skills, you ready to jump out prematurely. I'm getting out. And so you want to really make sure from a mindset perspective that you know how to just trust your trade, like trust the setup, trust the skill, trust the fact that you've done your part, especially when you're using the tools, because if not, you leaving a lot of money on the table. So thanks for sharing that, Queen. We're super duper excited for you. Congratulations on another $25,000. Is this your first funded account passing, Queen?
No, this is my second. And also I utilized the Akashic education to build my skills.
Absolutely. That's primary. That's foundation. That is definitely being a product of the product. So congratulations on $25,000 in capital. Y'all, let's keep it going. We got Tiana. We just celebrated her last week at Sapphire. That means that she's doing what she's supposed to do. She's not coming here to play small. She's not saying, I'm just going to do it this way and that way. She's being extremely coachable. Yes. Tiana is not only a Sapphire leader, but she's also smashed $50,000, okay, and capital that she doesn't have to risk her own money, but that she could leverage inside the market. This is what it's about. $50,000 that doesn't require your credit score, that doesn't require you to have to pay this money back, but that you could leverage in the market for you to make more money. That just sounds smart to me. Tiana, if you're here, we'd love to hear from you, Queen. Come on from you. Give us one tip that allowed you to smash this $50,000 in funding.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Rich University and Dr. China. We
good
thank
morning.
God for you this morning. I have a secret little, and sorry, I'm in the car, you guys, so hopefully you can hear me. But I have what's helping me pass the challenge, not one challenge, but two 50Ks this week was my secret weapon. And it's a little assistant that pays to vet my last 50 historical trades. And it's happening while I'm sleeping and going about the day. And it happens 3 times a day. Her name is Pip Juice. So
I know that's right.
Pip Juice. She is a breakout strategy assistant, you guys, and absolutely, she's a highlight of the month. I'm getting people from TikTok all over. They're like, "What is this Pip Juice? I need to get my hands on a Pip Juice." So I got a lot of phone calls that's coming in from these TikTokers that, guys, they're struggling traders, and that's who I'm talking to. If you talk to the target audience, I wanted to give one tip. Your target audience with Pip Juice should be struggling traders, because they're just looking for the edge. And we have it. We have an assistant that prints out. It goes and vets your last 50. That's powerful. Your last 50 trades. You don't have to back test it. She does it for you, and the levels are accurate. If you all follow Pip Juice this week, it smashed all of our indices. I mean, right at the open. So take advantage of Pip Juice. We got more and more funding their life challenges. And you just got to trust the levels that it gives you and just execute. If you're not a pending trader person, that's okay. Just let it be your guide for your market trade. So you can sit level and hit market execution if you don't want to use the pending, or if it's too confusing. But let's make it easy. Akashic has blessed us with an amazing tool, guys, and we're going to the top with this one.
Let's go. Let's grow. Oh my goodness. Boss Chick, you want to comment on this? Because that right there, honey, baby.
Yes, ma'am. I am so proud of the team. Just overall, everyone on today that got acknowledged. Guys, you guys are doing amazing. Just staying plugged in, like you guys said. I want to say, like Portia, she was with me, Dr. China, well, with us, with Rich U, about 7 years ago. And it was a short window. But when she came back this time, we was accountable for each other. I said, look, oh no, you're going to get this time, right? Because she has a family and a family of sisters and brothers, and they all have children and they're in ministry. I'm like, we're going to build kingdom wealth over here. So I'm super proud of her for sticking and staying and finding what works in the platform, as well as Tiana. She was schooling me yesterday night on Pip Juice. So honey, we all about to get Pip juiced out, okay? So God bless you guys. Keep running. Everybody on the call, y'all take heed and get Pip juice. Let's go.
Let's go, let's grow. I love that. Let me tell you something. I am personally, listen, I love me some velocity. I'm gonna tell you right now. I personally do, because of the skill that I have to mark up the charts myself to be able to have optimal entries. But for somebody who's new, and another thing is, I am not a scalp trader. I'm a swing trader. I'm a set it and forget it kind of a girl. I am a woman that's operating multiple businesses with a lot going on. And I love the idea of putting in a trade and waking up into profit. And that's what Pip Juice allows you to do. And if you have not upgraded your subscription to Pip Juice, you are missing out on so much money. Look at what Tiana just said. She didn't just win. She didn't just pass one 50K account. She passed two. Why? Because she got an assistant that is looking at the levels for her. Let me tell y'all something. I have a personal relationship with Pip Juice, just because we did a strategy very, very, very similar. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God. So y'all know what y'all looking at? And I'm telling y'all, we produce millions of dollars, not just for ourselves, but for the community. People were becoming millionaires off of a strategy where we were putting in one trade a night. We were getting 300 pips off of one move, waking up into significant profits. And for 9 months straight, guys, and I'm telling you, the strategy on Pip Juice, I've never seen something so close, almost identical to what we were doing. So if you are serious about building wealth, and maybe you are not, even if you are a scalp trader, I will say to you, you definitely want to make sure you're using Pip Juice. It is a very, very simple tool to use that will allow you to set it and forget it. But more importantly, I love what Tiana said about struggling traders. My ideal audience of beginners and busy professionals. This tool is perfect for somebody who just does not have the time to be looking at the charts all the time. They can literally, I think it's 5 o'clock p.m. Or 7 o'clock, actually 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. that you can literally put a trade in and just let it do what it needs to do. I don't know about y'all, but listen, that sounds like freedom to me. So big shouts out to Pip Juice. If you want Pip Juice, log into your back office and make sure that you go ahead and add Pip Juice on so that you can have access to that phenomenal tool that Tiana used to pass not just one 50K account, but two. That's $100,000. Okay, let's just be clear. So listen, with that being said, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We have another funded trader. Hey, come on in.
I got some real quick. So those who missed that call with that we had the last nightclub, David specifically said who is the trader of Pip Juice, that the chart updates at 5 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. So like Ambassador Dr. Thomas was saying, you can set it so each, we have each session, Asian, London, and New York. So the New York is at 5 p.m. The Asian is at 5 a.m., 5 p.m. for the Asian, and 11 p.m. for the London. It resets the chart every day at those times. So that's
absolutely
in order.
Absolutely. That's going to be powerful. We're definitely going to have a lot more training on it. We're going to have some stuff drop inside the virtual campus as well on Velocity as well as Pip Juice. So those are tools that you can learn how to use, guys. That's just a smarter way to do it so that you can learn how to be independent in the market. Sometimes you're going to want to trade and maybe there's nobody on live to hop on a session with. You can be independent to use these tools so nobody could ever stop your monions. Okay. So listen, with that being said, we got another funded trader, guys. Mr. Frank Belton, funded trader. Big shouts out to Frank Belton. Super duper excited. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Y'all come off a mute. Show Frank some love for getting a funded account. Let's go.
Congratulations!
Let's go. Let's grow. Yes.
Let's go, bro.
Let's go, Frank. If you're on the call, we love to hear from you. One tip that allowed you to get funded this time. One tip, one product, or whatever you're using, whatever session you're on, that's allowing you to get access to this funding. Please come off mute and share with us.
Yes, can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear. Take it away.
Yes. This will be my second funded account. And I use the velocity tool, which is pretty good because, and I stuck to one thing, just being like I just said, being disciplined in the market. You know, you get your profits and you get out of there. Don't be greedy. So I set myself like a little goal to make like 50 a day, if no less than 50 a day. So I hit $100, I'm out the trade. I'm gone. Usually it go up to maybe like 130, 140, 150. I'm out of there for the day. As much as I want to get back in it, I don't. And it took me maybe like a week or so to pass it right after I did the first one. And a lot of times at work, I really couldn't use the velocity, but I learned, listen to Logic and Dr. Curry and staying disciplined and watching those, the market, it respects price action. It always does. It respects those a lot of parts where Dr. Curry show you that hey, the market's gonna go down to here, the market's gonna go up to there. If you look at where he's showing you at, there's a lot of activity up there and down there. So when the markets get there, that's your way to get out the trade or way to get in the trade as it breaks through. So when I make that quota $100, I'm out the trade. I may do some studying after that, even though I want to get back in, but it's kind of tempting, but you just have to be disciplined. And man, you pass those challenges before you know it. You just got to stay disciplined, stay locked in. And as you learn, you start to develop your own way of trading. Like I like to trade using naked charts. I trade off a candle momentum. I use those candles. I watch those candles, how they move, man. So, you know, that's how I done it. Just staying disciplined and paying attention to what's being said and what's going on in those markets and watching those levels where the market respect those support and resistance levels. That's real important. You can trade off with support resistance all day long and just trade inside those zones. When they break out, man, your money could go up and you can just get out those trades and be happy and wait for another setup the next day or the next session, things of that nature. So yeah, family.
Let's go, let's grow. Well, congratulations on passing another funded account
Thank
and
you.
just
Thank
being
you.
accountable. It's such a blessing. It's a blessing for families just to be committed and consistent. So I hope everybody took that away. Be disciplined. Set a goal, hit the goal, and have the discipline to close out their phone. All right. So listen, with that being said, somebody say another level. Another level, guys. Listen, we talked about the welcome new members coming into the community. We highlighted those that have been funded to access capital so that they don't have to risk their own money. Now let's get into those that are withdrawing. If you don't see your name pop up or your member's name that pop up here, just know we want to know that people are withdrawing. We have a results suite inside of the virtual campus. Make sure that you use it so that we can highlight individuals who are withdrawing. Okay, so we're super excited that we're not just unlocking trading capital, but that the money is coming home. All right, so big shots out to Merlan Evans.
Congrats.
Let's go, Berlin.
Yay! Hey,
Yes,
Jay.
yes,
Congrats.
Yes.
yes, Merlan. Yes, Queen. Super duper excited for you, Queen Merlan Evans. And mind you, guys, I know a lot of you use different firms that you go through for your funding and different things like that. Big shouts out to Merlan because with this one firm, she's been able to withdraw $980, guys, leveraging other people's money. Merlan, if you're on, we would love to hear from you, Queen, on one tip that takes you from just being funded to now making withdrawals, which is really what it's about. How can you make the withdrawals, guys? We really want to really beef up highlighting individuals who are withdrawing. So make sure that you drop in and utilize the virtual campus so that we can celebrate you and that we can help to be a blessing to other people. Merlan, are you on, Queen? We would love one tip that helps you to get to the point of not just being funded, but going ahead on and passing the funded accounts, but also being able to withdraw.
Good morning, Dr. China. Good morning, Rich University. How's everybody doing on
Good morning,
today?
Queen.
Good morning. So for me, I am a futures trader. I do also trade Forex, but when they decided that we were no longer able to trade gold, that was crushing. So I then had to pivot and tune in and tap into the live education when I'm available to tap into the live education. And just going back to grassroots, I think it was Frank Belton that said, looking at support and resistance, looking at key areas, looking at areas of liquidity, and just following my own trading plan. A lot of people sometimes when they're trading, they're looking to stay in trades for a long period of time. And for me, that didn't work because I was passing the challenges, but I was blowing the accounts after I passed because I was holding on to trades for too long, looking to get those home run hits. For me, it was setting a daily goal of $250 a day to stay within those consistency rules, because there are rules once you pass. So you got to make sure that you're maintaining a consistent amount when you're trading so that when you do ask for those withdrawals, you're not denied. So that was my goal. I set 250. If I made more, perfect. If I made less, that was okay too. And after 14 days, I was able to request my withdrawal from this account. I passed it in 1 month. I kept it, and now I'm just going to continue to withdraw from it until I max out the withdrawal. So that's my tip. And if you're getting funded, guys, continue getting those funded challenge accounts, but make sure that you're following your plan. Follow your plan, whatever that daily goal is. Take your money and exit the market, because they do not want to give you that money, guys. So follow your plan and you'll be able to have consistent withdrawals as well.
Yes, 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 yes. Let's go, let's grow. I love that you have a trading plan, that you stick to it, that you're consistent, and that you're accountable. You're taking responsibility for your own success and taking the information, leveraging what you learn, and just applying it. I love that. So, congratulations again on your withdrawal. Super duper huge blessing, because that is what it is all about. If you did not see your withdrawal on here, once again, make sure that you're putting it inside of the virtual campus, either in the results tab, not either in the results tab. There's a designated space for this, so that when our directors are looking for everything to put these beautiful PowerPoints together, they can simply and easily go and grab it and highlight each of your members that are able to make these withdrawals, so that we can celebrate every single person. Now, somebody said, let's go to another level. Somebody say another level. Another level, guys, as we prepare to highlight those that are our brand new residual earners. These individuals have rank advanced. They started off like everybody does, as members, as customers perhaps, but they decided that they wanted to be a blessing to other people. They decided that they understand the assignment here inside of Rich University. And remember, either it's growing or it's dying, and there's no way that we could have someone to be a blessing to us, open up the door for us in this beautiful space, and then we hold the door shut for the next people. We do have an obligation and a responsibility to pass the baton and to be a blessing to other people. And that's what this represents. This represents the new residual earners who are ranking, advancing, that are building their businesses. So, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, Latasha, let me bring you in to do the honors here. I don't know if Trina is on. I didn't see Trina on, or Tiana to do the honors here, because I'm super duper excited. You guys know how I feel about Founder. Founder is my absolute favorite, and I hope is your favorite too, because it's when you decide to draw a line in the sand to go all in, and this is the representation of it. So come on in, if you guys could highlight this queen. I don't want to steal the thunder. Tiana or Boss Chick, if you guys could come in so that we can introduce our newest founder member. Super duper excited.
Yes. Congratulations to Beth. Beth, we are super excited and proud of you. Now, Beth joined by way of Trina. Tiana, if you're out there, I know you're working closely with these ladies. So I would love for you to come up and just give us a little bit more. And hopefully Beth is on as well, and she can come up after you. So go ahead, take it away, Trina. I'm sorry, Tiana. Go ahead.
Okay, apologies with the noise in here again, everyone. Beth is an executive, a busy executive. She works as a pharmaceutical sales executive, and she still manages to get up and focus on gold. It's her and her husband, CJ. They're working as a power couple team. Beth is building the business, and now she don't want anything to do with trading, but now she's gotten bit by the gold bug. So Beth is trading alongside her husband, who was going to originally, he was going to trade and she was going to build the business. So Beth manages out of her schedule, and she runs meetings. Like, she's over thousands of people in her corporation. And it's a toxic environment. I let her tell her story one day. She's using Akashex on the building side to retire from that position, and I'm so proud. I'm so very proud of Beth.
Let's go, let's grow. Hopefully you guys can hear us well. That is such a tremendous blessing to see that she has an opportunity in her hand now to leverage this system, leverage what it is that we have here to get out of that environment without having to sacrifice her income. Beth, I'm not sure if you're on with us today. We would love to hear from you, Queen. We celebrate you. We salute you. Founder is my favorite once again because it draws a line in the sand from being a customer or somebody that says, I just want to test it out. I just wanted this. I just wanted that. And say, you know what? I'm going to be coachable. I'm allowed the experts, the people who have reached the level of success on this platform that I desire to tell me how to do it. I want to make sure that my coachability index is high and that I can absolutely do what's required to get to where I desire. So Beth, that's what this represents for you. Founder is my favorite once again because it draws a line in the sand for those that say, you know what, I'm going to just start sharing. I'm going to be a blessing to other people. And so I love that for you. Beth, if you're on, feel free to come off of mute. Give us one tip that just shifted it for you that made you decide to go all in and to absolutely crush Founder. Okay, guys, I'm not sure if Beth is in here, if we can get her on before the call.
Yeah, we're working on it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Y'all make sure that you celebrate Beth inside of the virtual campus, inside of the community. And remember, whatever you celebrate, you duplicate. And when you celebrate, you elevate. Let's keep it going, guys. We got some exciting upcoming events that are happening. First, kicking off today, we have a Akashex showcase that's happening at 2:00 p.m. EST. Right after we get off this call, you want to be intentional to invite. You want to get as many people on this call as possible. The link is inside the virtual campus, but you could scan this and you could utilize this to share it everywhere. They're going to be breaking down what Akashex is. This is going to help you to maximize March Madness, to get people signed up into the business, to help you to make the list on the leaderboard so you can get an extra $150. Today is the 7th of March. Guess what, guys? We only have 3 more days, okay? 3 more days for you to make it into the top 68 for free, as far as I'm concerned. $150. And on top of that, we have several different ways, guys, that you can be incentivized. Not only are you incentivized to go out and build your business, share this blessing with other people, invite them to the call, share the content that you're seeing on your leaders page, okay? Share flyers like this, pick up your phone, text a few people, let them know what you're excited about. Just being ignorant on fire is better than being knowledge on ice. You think you need to know everything. You think you need to learn everything. You think you need all of this success, but that is not what's going to convert. Your excitement is going to convert. The fact that you say yes is going to convert. And the fact that you don't have to be the one that knows everything will give the confidence to the people that you're talking to that they don't have to know everything either in order to get started. So get out of your head and get into your bag, okay? Get out of your head and get into your bag, and let's just get this done. Look how people are winning in Rich University. Look how people are using the Akashex tools to change their life. Look how people are making decisions that have never done this before and now are withdrawing, now are passing funded accounts, right? So we have something that we know people are looking for. So make sure that you invite. If you're going to invite to the call at 2:00, put 777s in the chat. If you're going to use every opportunity that you can to build your business, to spread the news, to get people on so you can get an extra $150 on your check. I'm telling you right now, that could pay some things. Put 777s in the chat. I believe if you're very intentional to get 10 people on that call, maybe 3 or 5 will show up for you and maybe 1 or 2 will decide to get started. Nevertheless, be intentional. Let's run it up and let's get everybody really locked in on the same time. We have something very special here and it just works. So listen, make sure that you're tapping in once again today, 2:00 p.m. EST to that call. All right. The next thing that I want to say is not sure what I'm looking at right here. If this was supposed to be on there. Oh,
I'm messing with your slides. I thought
Oh,
it was perfect to add this in really quick
oh,
because
God.
we're talking about the showcase. We're talking about 2:00. We know we're in March Madness and fresh off the press. I was checking in on Miss Trina, asking, hey, where you at? Where the rest of the people? And she said, I am signing a 3-month package. She just signed an annual, and y'all, she is number 4 on the leadership board. Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go, Miss Trina.
Trina is representing for the USA, baby. Let's go!
That
I
part.
love it. Yes.
Yes,
Such a
yes.
huge-
Tiana, Dr. China, if we can let Tiana come back. I know Tiana, like, oh my goodness. Tiana, I know you're proud of Trina, but I know you guys are over there in the trenches. They are tearing it up on TikTok, going live with the whole entire team. Tiana, if you just want to come in and speak on her behalf, because
Yes.
she's working right now. And by the way, it is 3 hours behind her time. So she's been up since 8 a.m. putting people in the system.
Wow, she's on the West Coast. Yes, so you're right. It's 9:02 over there right now. Wow.
Yes.
Tiana, where you at, Queen? I know you're excited.
Yes, I'm super excited for Trina. Trina is, oh my God, she is in the trenches. She's working all night. We're up late nights these days. You guys know it's nonstop with March Madness. She is super excited to. I think she has a couple of annuals that are coming on actually, but she took it back in the day. She's going to coffee meetings again. So she's not only on TikTok, but she's actually calling her associates, people that are finding her on Facebook again, like, what are you doing? She's actually going to meet them face to face and having presentations. So, I mean, I couldn't be more proud of Trina. Trina is coming for that 20K or, the 20K spot for the thing that we have going on. And I'm just super proud of her. And I'm sorry, I know she's sorry she couldn't be here, but Trina is just nonstop, you guys, with the business. So congratulations, Trina.
Let's go. Let's go. Guys, make sure you show Trina some love. She is number 4 in the leaderboard right now for March Madness, which secures her $150. But just even at this rate, guys, number 4 is the top 4 spots is really, if she holds top 4 spots, which I know she's going to move up because she's closing deals right now. She's not going to just stay at top 4, but this is going to carry her throughout the whole March Madness. And $20,000 is on the table. Why would you not go all in? Why would you choose an excuse when you could choose to go all in to win? So we love you, Trina. Congratulations, Queen. We're so super duper proud of you. Continue to crush it. I watched this woman get on TikTok and just lock in. And I'm super duper excited that she's locking in. And we're seeing the fruits of her labor, and we're just getting started. So let's go. Let's grow. Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen, in Atlanta, Georgia. Even if you're not in Atlanta, anybody that's in the Atlanta market, you want to invite them. There are people that saying, I'm about to drive down there to Atlanta, okay? They want to come and be a part of the action. This Thursday, we are hosting an incredible meeting in Buckhead. It's a premier location. You don't want to miss it. From 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going to be absolutely incredible. All of your top leaders are going to be there. I'll be there alongside my incredible husband, Dr. Logic Mix. It is a beautiful, beautiful venue. We obviously got Rich Off the Net that's going to be in the house. We got Boss Chick, Dr. Claude Curry, crushed it on this last Thursday, breaking down velocity live in real time, showing people not just how to use the tool, but guys, put everybody in a successful, profitable trade. You don't want to miss that, guys. This Thursday was off the chain. The value that the guests received in that room from the beginning to the end. When we opened up the presentation, it wasn't just traditional slide. They got straight to the point and said, hey, guys, listen, bottom line, it takes a while to learn how to trade, but we can show you how to profit right away. Who's interested in wanting to learn how to profit? Guys, what we offer over here is not just some stale course that somebody has to take years and years. If you can just be coachable and duplicatable and follow the system and get out of your own way, you can be profitable. And we showed them how to do that during the presentation itself. And then we showed them how they could turn that into a business because of the high demand. Look at what's happening on all of these platforms, on Threads, guys. Everybody's looking for a trading community. Why would you keep your mouth closed? Why would you allow fear to paralyze you from the destiny that God created for you? And so I'm super duper excited. We also got Shaq is in the house. We got Josh and we have Ted's as well in this market, guys. And we're looking to produce the next diamond leader. Will it be you? Are you coming for it? So once again, guys, you're going to learn about the products in the system and how you can actually win with them. You can invite guests and get your monthly subscription completely covered, going 3 and free. You can discover how to grow your business and earn a residual income the right way. And everyone in and around Atlanta who's a part of Rich University and Akashex will be in the building. This is where relationships are built and momentum is created. So you do not want to miss this. I want to say this right now as we prepare to go to Miami. Start inviting for the Atlanta event now. The venue is incredible. You can use Eventbrite and put this flyer up. You can use meetups. You can use Facebook events. Just start to invite. Think about who you know in Atlanta and get them secured now. And when you invite them in the room, guys, let your leader know that they're going to be there. So when we close the room out, they can sign up with your link in the room. Do you hear what I'm saying? We are closing deals inside that room, so you do not want to miss that. So listen, make sure you invite. And then, of course, guys, we are at a 7-day countdown, all right? We are 7 days away from the Miami event. Next Saturday, March 14th, the Gold Diamond Summit is happening. Are you producing content around this? Are you promoting this? Have you made a decision to be there? Are you going to be with us at the Gold Diamond Summit? Go to akashex.com/events and get your ticket. Now, here's what a strategy. I want to spend just a little bit of time here. Okay. I want to show you guys how to have representation for you in the room. Remember how I just told you to do with the Atlanta event, to invite people that are in the market, even if you're not there? Even if you're not from Miami, you're not in Miami, but you're going to be there. Who do you know in Miami? Who do you know in Fort Lauderdale? Who do you know in West Palm Beach? Who do you know in South Florida that you can get to this event? Their lives will never be the same. You have to boss up. Put boss up in the chat. Rich University will not just be viewed as a trading community of people who just want to be takers. It's nothing wrong with being a trading community, but when you got a blessing this big and you sitting on your hands, I promise you, people are looking at you a little bit different. How could you have something so wonderful? How could you be connected to the team that everybody wants to be connected to, yet you sit on your hands and you do absolutely nothing? It is time to boss up. It is time to be a blessing to other people. Remember, either you are growing or you are dying. It is time to tap in. It is time to say, wait a minute, my kids deserve more. I love what Joshua Zwego said on the last call. Go in your home and look around your home. Go in your driveway or your garage and look at your vehicle. Not that it's about material things, but sometimes when you look at where you are right now, you know you can do better. You know you can do more. Go look at where you are now and make a decision. Do you deserve more? Do you want more so that you can impact the lives of other people? Maybe it's not a new home that you desire. Maybe it's not something for yourself that you desire. But maybe when you think about your parents and that they're getting older and older every day, maybe you know you want their latter years to be better than their former years. Maybe you know that you deserve more yourself for what you've been allowing. It's time to boss up, guys. There's too much on the table and there's too much available. Maybe when you look at your kids, I don't know if it's a school that they're going to that's the best school in the area that they can go to, or there's more that's available for them. I don't know if the environment that you're living in and the things that you have become accustomed to is what you really deserve, or you deserve more. It's time to boss up. Nobody's interested in your excuses. Nobody cares about what's going on, because guess what? They got their own problems. They're dealing with stuff themselves. It's time to boss up. You can choose to change the narrative of your reality. You can choose to make a decision to go all in. You can choose to become the version of you that you are proud of. You can choose to stop making excuses. Nobody cares. And here's the thing. When you hear people like Elon Musk and ultra elite individuals telling you only got 5 years to become wealthy, why would you waste a day complaining? Guys, no one cares about the sad stories. They got a million other sad stories themselves. And other people will start to exclude you from their environment because they don't want to think about all the sad stories. They got to stay locked in. They got to stay zoned in. You got a blessing in your hand and you choose to focus on an excuse. You got a blessing and the opportunity in your hand that's in high demand and you choose to say, woe is you. No. Boss up. It's time to go all in. Nobody is playing at the level that they should be playing at. Everybody is playing small. Everybody has gotten comfortable. Everybody has gotten content. I don't know what it is, but I challenge you to snap out of it so that you do not get left behind, so that you are not eliminated from the equation. Stop assuming that what you have access to today, that you're always going to have access to. Stop assuming that the job that you have today is always going to be there. Guys, they're expecting in the next 18 to 36 months that most of the white collar jobs will be eliminated due to AI. Do you think this is time to hope that it's a joke or a prank? It's time to boss up. There are people whose jobs have been eliminated. There was no warning signs. How many times have Sean showed you as a truck driver, the robots that he's dropping off at corporations and the people outside crying because they're training and developing stuff that's about to replace them? It's time to boss up. Look at the world we live in right now. The companies that are thriving, guess what they have? When you think about a company, right? Peggy said it's already happening in her office. Look at Peggy. Peggy, come in really quick and share with us if you're in a position, the realness of what I'm talking about. This is no longer just for a person who has an outgoing personality or a person like, I got an entrepreneurial spirit. This is for everybody that wants to survive. Peggy, are you in a position to unmute?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Come on in, Queen. Talk about that for a second, about what's actually happening right now in your office.
So let me just have a little clarification with the group. I am Kay Pepper. My real name is Peggy Sue, but on social media, I go by Kay Pepper. So
Well,
when you
welcome.
when you
Yes,
introduced me at
started.
the beginning, I'm Kay Pepper, but yeah, it's already happening in the office that I work in, and I work in the medical field, and that's scary, because the medical field is very much a need for anybody who has health problems. But it's already started to take place in the office that I'm working in. It's scary. It's scary. So you really do have to position yourself with some, you got to start thinking outside of the box. And you're right. We don't have a lot of time to start making moves on this.
Wow, that is so powerful. I mean, it's happening. It's real. And we don't want anyone who is connected to us sitting on the sideline and allowing this stuff to happen. And then now they're forced to do something, because that's where panic really does come in, guys. They're expecting for the middle class to be completely eliminated. And the saddest thing about it is I don't think people are going to have the empathy that you expect that they're going to have. Just like I'm telling you, nobody cares about the excuses. They're not going to care because there's so many opportunities right now. There's so many opportunities. When I think about companies, let me ask you guys something. Look at what we have our hands on right now. This is why you got to get serious. This is why you got to snap out of it. The biggest danger to what we have our hands on right now is that because the product gives you money, you think you get to choose this or that. That's the biggest problem. Not understanding that laws change, regulation changes, situation changes, industries change. You cannot be content with having access to millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars or thousands of dollars in additional income on the table, and you think that your personality disqualifies you from going all in. You got to make a decision. When we think about the biggest companies in the world, Apple, most of you think that Apple is a company that offers technology. Guess what Apple has transitioned over to? Guess where the bulk of Apple income is coming from? Does anybody want to guess? When you think about companies, like Amazon, right? You look at Amazon as a company where you're just all these orders. You know what Amazon has turned into? When you think about Netflix and you're just thinking about movies, do you know what these companies have turned into? They've turned into subscription-based companies. A bulk of their income is coming from subscriptions. Prime is coming from Netflix subscriptions, not movie subscriptions. Apple, are they not hitting your account every day for a subscription? Subscriptions. What do you have access to now in 2026 that could position you to be at the top and not the bottom? If the middle class is being eliminated right now, then people are going to be forced to either the lower class or make a decision that they're going to fight their way in the upper class. Look at the behaviors and the patterns of what they're doing. Look at companies like Fashion Nova. You're worrying about promoting your business and what people are going to think about you. And these corporations that are becoming billion-dollar companies are promoting to you 10 and 15 times a day. You got to step up. Get out of your mind. You got to not care about what people think about you. What is your family going to think about you if you had an opportunity to get them out of a position and you did nothing and you chose fear? You got to step up. You got to go all in. You cannot allow a job that can be gone overnight to be the reason that your family is suffering. You got to make a decision. And there are people right now with full-time jobs. Look at Beth, full-time job, top executive. She's making a decision because of how toxic it is. She's making a decision. You know what? Let me replace this income before this job is end up replacing me. Does this make sense? So make a decision today. Go all in. Learn what you need to do to go diamond. Why? Because at least puts you at a $4,000 to $13,000 monthly income by doing what the big boys are doing. Subscription-based models are not going anywhere, guys. I just subscribed to a company called Let Me because they got all of these different supplements that they have. This is something that you usually buy. They hard-bodied me to subscribe. Subscription-based models. You think social media is going to always be free, but it won't. They'll be going to a subscription-based model. They've already tested it out. You have free access right now to reach thousands of people around the world. If you got to start from scratch, I had a conversation yesterday with Dr. Curry. I was like, you know what? I'm back on TikTok now, and I tell you, TikTok is a place if you don't have any brand or if you don't have any audience or if you're starting over from scratch, you could go to TikTok and build up something. Go look at the reels that are viral in your niche. Pull up, go to the hashtag trading. Recreate the reels that have already gone viral. Ebony could tell you, Ebony got over 100,000 views on a video that we created probably months ago. She posted that video over a month ago, and every single day she's talking to somebody from that video still. Ebony, are you in a position to say anything? I know you're a sports mom and there's always games that's happening. Guess what, guys? She could use that as an excuse, but she's building her business. Ebony, let me know if you're in a position. I'm not sure if you're even still on.
Yes, I'm still on. I got 45 minutes before the next game. Third one of the day. Yes. So, I mean, Dr. China, you are right on point. And honestly, for me, I just started a new TikTok because I realized the TikTok that I've had it for a very long time. And it's important that TikTok knows exactly what your niche is in order to push your page out. So I just started a brand new TikTok, which I'm about to start using all of that content that I've been posting and flood that. But absolutely, you just want to post. Just use what you have and post. So something that I do that I just did last night, I was up until probably about 2 o'clock in the morning, going through reels on Instagram, finding viral sounds that doesn't have a lot of uses. Anything that's viral will have an arrow on it. Anything that's under 10,000 views doesn't have a lot of usage. So for example, the video that Dr. China is talking about that has over 100,000 views right now, I caught that song when it was less than 5,000 uses. Less than 5,000. Now it's over 100,000 uses. So this is something that like is strategic. You can't think you're going to use social media and it's just like going to be on the fly. You have to get technical about it. Go look for reels. Go look at the hashtags. I do the same thing. I go look at trading hashtags and online money hashtags. And I go look at the reels that's being produced for those. And then from there, I go look at the sounds. I go look at the ideas on what they have. Look at the sound, see what's not all the way, see what's not being overused, and just recreate it. Like Dr. China said, this video, we recorded it months ago, but I heard the song. I saw it wasn't a lot of views. I knew we had this content that I hadn't used. And I know one of viral things is doing this or that. So all I did was take bits and pieces of different things. One, I know this or that has been very viral. Two, I know this sound has not been used a lot. Three, I already had content in the bank ready to be able to go ahead and put out there. So it's just definitely important to always have your phone out, always be recording things. You can use it as B-roll content. Look at those hashtags. Go look at reels that's already being produced and save it. I have a bunch of screenshots. Like this weekend for me is a content weekend. So I'm about to load it up this weekend and run straight to number one on that leaderboard with this content that I'm about to produce. And it's also think outside the box. Like you want people, yes, they do want education, but they want to be entertained. They want to know that people see them, that people feel them. A lot of times under my posts, people are commenting, oh my God, this is me. Oh my God, I'm looking for a community like this. Oh my God, it's so confusing. I'm just trying to figure it out. So people are looking for you, but if you don't have the right message and you're not showing up authentically yourself, you're going to miss the mark. And right now on social media, everybody is looking for what we have. If you look at this post and you look at my comments, somebody just commented on it today. I posted this in the beginning of February, I think the end of January, maybe. So it's just like Dr. China said, it's time for all of us to go to the next level. And those key things that I just said about content, having that day where you're doing your research, like you can't research, record, and post all on the same day. You got to get technical with it. You got to have your day when you're doing your content research. So you're loading up, you know exactly what you're going to do. You got your day where you go out and go get all of that content. And then that same day, I'm also editing so I can make sure the week that I'm using it, I'm ready to load up all day. Another thing that I do also, guys, is make sure you use your scheduled posts. So Instagram, I'm not sure if you can do it on TikTok, but Instagram, you can schedule your posts. So that's another thing that I like to do because, you know, life gets busy. So I'll schedule my posts for 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m. And the reason why I use those times is because at 9 a.m., people usually are just getting to work, but their mind not even at work yet. They still scrolling on Instagram before they really get started working. Then I drop another one around 12 p.m. because that's the time people go to lunch normally, right? So now they're scrolling online during their lunch hour. And if you go to lunch from 12 to anytime between 12 to 2, you are on social media. So I want to make sure I'm back in front of their face. At 2 o'clock, I'm back in front of their face. At 6 o'clock, I'm back in front of their face. And if you don't have enough content to put out each of those times, the times that you definitely want to make sure you're hitting is 9 a.m., 12, and 6. Because again, that's right when somebody is about to start work, but they're scrolling online. That's during lunchtime, and that's when they get off of work. So you want to be very strategic about how you post and how you utilize your social media because everybody out there is looking for us. We just got to put the content out there, open our business so they can come find us. Back to you, Dr. China.
This is amazing, guys. Do y'all see I'm continuing to scroll? I want to learn. I want to start. Help, please. Invitation. Can I join? How can I learn? I want to be. This is one video. I want to learn. The key word that she told him to put was rich. I want to learn. Rich, right? Rich. I really want to learn. This is prospects. This is hot prospects. People that are coming to this one video, guys. this one video. And so I hope you got the strategy that she said. You want to catch the trend early, just like you want to catch the trend in the market early. You don't want to hop on it when it's too late. You want to catch it early. So if it has less than 10,000 views, but it's already trending because you see that little arrow going up, get on it early, guys. And then make sure you engage. Look at all of these people that's wanting to be a part of this. This is you. She's still talking to people every day. I want to get into trading so bad. She got so many people to call. Guys, I got hundreds of people. How many people started following you from this one video, Ebony? You had a lot of followers within your first couple of weeks. How many people started following you from this video?
Oh, it was 600 follows from this one video.
600 follows from this one video. I got about 200-300 follows simply because she went ahead and collaborated with me probably 2 weeks later from posting up the video. Does that make sense? So what we're saying to you, don't overcomplicate this, okay? These were not people that were following her. The content got their attention. This was a trending style of a reel. Anybody, y'all could do the same reel. That's the thing. People want to be outside. They want to connect with people that are real. They want to come offline. So this was absolutely powerful. So please look at what's viral. I was looking for the analytics, Ebony, but I think because it's on yours, I don't know why I can't see it on mine. Usually it pops up here. Maybe if I go over to the real side, I just wanted them to kind of see how many people were viewed it, liked it. 107,000. Okay. 107,000 people. Do you see this? 107,000 people. I can't tell you how many people liked it because it's not showing on my side right here, but 107,000 individuals. It is? Okay, yeah. 107,000 people viewed this, and you see how many people commented on and liked it. So listen, guys, with that part being said, we're telling you to no excuses. It's time to go all in. I'm telling you, nobody wants to hear the sad stories. They don't care. They got a million sad stories themselves. Nobody wants to hear the complaining. They don't care. Either you're going to do something about it or you're not. And I'm saying to you, get to Miami, find out who you know in Miami. How can you be creative instead of complaining? The time you waste complaining about your life, I told you, go walk through your home, go look at your car, go look at your children, go look at your parents, go think about the things that you deserve. And decide to go all in, get a vision that's so clear that you're more focused on creating and not complaining so that you can absolutely change your life. It's time to boss up or you will get left behind. And I'm not being funny, guys. Look at what Peggy said. It's already happening at her job. And she's in a medical field. That's an industry that they were told would never be replaced. And look what's already happening. They're projecting in the next 18 to 36 months that almost 90% of white collar jobs are going to be eliminated. How much more people who are not even at that place yet, guys? Make a decision today to go all in and not get left behind. Because I just want to say this to you. The conversations that I'm having with upper leadership guys is that in order for us to be sharper, we have to make sure that we're around people that want to win and want more. If you're going to sit on your hands and have access to a blessing like this and not be a blessing to somebody else, no problem. Go over there and use those tools. But in a second, you will no longer have access to upper level leadership because you would have made a decision to stay in a certain space. And you cannot assume that what you have access to today, you're going to always have access to. So I cannot stress to you guys enough. Do not play with your future like this. This is the time why you got a second to go all in. So I want to see you at the Gold Diamond Summit. Do whatever you got to do to get there. Do what you need to do to get there. Look at the who do you know in Miami? Go on Eventbrite. Go on Meetup. Go on Facebook events and invite people. Get to Miami. Tickets are $25 and we're at the Intercontinental Miami. You should be ready for all the content that you're going to produce there. The leadership cruise is happening right after that. Congratulations to everyone who qualified for the leadership cruise. We're so proud of you guys for working hard. The fruits of your labor, guys. This is a 6-day cruise, guys. A 6-day cruise to the Caribbean. We're going to be at the Perfect Day on Coco Cay. We're going to be in Nassau, Bahamas. We're going to be cruising. I mean, the ship itself looks like a city on the water. I'm like, cruise ships didn't look like this the last time I cruised. And we got Dr. Elijah to go on the cruise. I am so blessed, guys. It took a lot of prayer. He's not the guy that want to cruise, okay? But he understands as a leader that his team members are ready to rise up and go to the next level. And so everybody's making sacrifice. Success requires sacrifice. Somebody type it in the chat. Success requires sacrifice. There's going to be something to sacrifice. Yes, he was not. Listen, I'm telling you right now, by the grace of God, okay? By the grace of God, he's going to be on that cruise. I'm so happy. Success requires sacrifice. So congratulations to everyone who made it to the cruise. We're going to go from Miami. We're going to have a lot of events around the event in Miami. Okay, some things that are going to be happening on Friday and on Sunday. And then on Monday, guys, we're setting sail. All right. Now, here's the thing. I want to say this. When we're on the cruise, your top leaders are on the cruise. You got to lock in and go harder than you ever went before. We need to know that we're connected to assets. Don't nobody want to be connected to no liability that just want to keep taking. You take it from everybody, all your top leaders, but when it's time for you to actually give, you're missing. No, step up. We need calls happening Monday through Friday. We want to come back to increase volume. Why? Because we got systems in place. Your leaders are out making sacrifices and paving the way. What are you going to do when your leaders are on that cruise? Sometimes our signals may not be the strongest. We need to know who's ready to step up. Who's going to be doing the presentations? Who can we count on to do the launch to millions? Who's going to be doing presentations back to back? Taking what Ebony shared on this call, taking what Tiana shared on this call and stepping up. Who's going to step up into the leadership position? Who's going to rise to the occasion? Who's going to be closing deals to make sure that they're on March Madness getting paid out $150 and $250? Where those at that's ready to step up? We don't listen. Personality types is no longer an excuse. Well, I'm an introvert. Everybody's an introvert until they decide to make a decision and step to the other side. I used to be extremely shy. You couldn't have told me that I was going to be doing all these things, but I realized the things that I desired, those personality traits wasn't going to get me there. So guess what I had to do? Make a decision. Sometimes you got to get mad enough. Don't hold on to the things that's keeping you held back. Make a decision. So who's going to step up? Who can we count on to say, you know what? I've seen you guys present at least 5 times. I'm ready to do a part of it. Who can tag team with me? Where are you guys at right now? So that when the cruise is happening, guys, and your top leaders are on, guess what you're doing? You're presenting this business. You're doing like Trina, meeting people in coffee shops. You're doing like Trina, putting people in position. You're doing like Trina, reaching out to them. So I challenge you right now to step up, make a decision that you're going to be a leader so that you are not left out. Step up, make a decision that you're going to be a leader so that you are not left out. So your leaders are going to be getting with you guys to identify who is going to say, you know what, it's my time. No more playing small. Fear is not my friend. Fear is not my friend. Does that make sense? So I'm excited about that. Those of you that's going to be in Miami also, I want to say to you guys that's going to be in Miami, I want to bring my husband in a second after I share with you guys the March Madness payout. The first 68 ends on the 10th. That's an extra 150. That ends on the 10th. That's an extra 150. That's before Miami. The second week round, the first 32, if you could stay in that 68 and go to 32, that's an extra 250. Okay, that's already $400 right there for those that say that they need more money. Put the work in. This is guaranteed. You do the work, you're going to get paid. Does that make sense? It's time to step up, right? The third week is an extra $500 for the first 16. Start now. Don't wait. I done got back on TikTok. And guess what's happening right now, guys? You can actually pass off your Fast Start bonus. You can pass off your Fast Start bonus to the person that gets started. They can save up to $200 when they get started right now for March Madness. $200 on their enrollment. So instead of it being $1,900, it's $1,700 for them to get started with the trade and travel. All right. So let's make sure you step up. The fourth week, guys, $20,000 is on the table for the number 1 spot, $15,000 for the number 2 spot, $10,000 for the number 3 spot, and $5,000 If you know that your back is against the wall and you're in a tough position, an opportunity just opened up for you. You can choose to make excuses or you can choose to go all in. Everybody got a million excuses, I promise you. You can choose to make excuses or you can choose to go all in. So those of you that's going to be with us in Miami, all right, here's another incentive that's going on. You got so many incentives on the table. All you have to do, if you don't have a ticket to Miami, all you have to do is do a launch with a minimum of 5 guests. Who's ready to do their grand opening? Who hasn't launched their business yet? Who has a list of people that need to make more money? Don't overcomplicate this. If somebody wanted to put me on a list because I wanted to learn how to trade before I got started, I wouldn't have been on nobody's list. But if they say, who do you know that has money and who do you know that needs money? I would have made both of those lists. Don't overcomplicate this. If you do a launch call with just 5 people on it, you're going to unlock a ticket to the Gold Diamond Summit in Miami. Whether you use that ticket for yourself or give it to someone that's confirmed that they're coming. If you go 3 and free with a launch call, not only are you going to unlock a ticket, you're going to also unlock $125 funded in your live account. Do you see this? 3 and free for a person that's not currently 3 and free, and you go 3 and free from your launch call, you got $125 to start a live account. For those of you actually do a home event, you hit founder and you got a minimum of 5 guests there. Guess what's going to happen? $250 to your live account. I want to see more home events go on. Who's committed to doing a home event? Who's committed to doing an event in their clubhouse? Who's committed to doing an event in a business that patronizes? You've been patronizing this business. You always go to get tacos over there. They got a back room. I don't see nobody in the chat right now. I know I'm not talking to myself. Leaders do what leaders do. Make a decision that you are going to be a leader. Ebony is committed. Nolan is committed. Sean is committed. Who else? Tiana is committed. It's step up time. Either you step up, I promise you, I just got to be straight and raw. I know you used to everything being sweet, but I will do you a disservice and a disjustice to make you believe that you could sit on the sidelines and sit on your hands and you're going to have access. Your access will be denied. I promise you things are changing fast. I'm telling you right now, when you look at your children in the eye, you better make a decision that you're going to expect from them. You're going to expect from yourself the same thing you expect from them. You expect for them to go to school and do their best. You expect for them to go out into this world and do their best. They expect from you the same thing. Step up, parents. Step up. You are now time for you to have a report card. If your children had to do a grading system on you, what would your grades be? It's time to step up. The Dardens, I see you. Queen Portia, I see you. Merlan, I see you. Carlita, I see you. Tiana, I see you. It's step up season. Dee Dee, I see you. Carlita, I see. It's time to step up, ROD. No more excuses. No one cares. They don't care. They got a million problems themselves. They don't care about your problems. They don't care about what you're going through. They don't care. That should be your reason. That should be your motivation. Draw a line in the sand and make a decision. It's step up season. You got something on the table, and everywhere you go, people are looking for this. Just go look, go search. Did I not show you right here in real time on Instagram? From one post, I want to learn. I want to learn. Rich. I want to learn. How can I start? How can I join? I want to learn. Come on. Incentive after incentive after incentive. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. I promise you, this is the last shot you get. This is the last shot you get. You got everything that you need. Make a decision. Draw a line in the sand. Make a decision and draw a line in the sand. Guys, the VVS strategy training. The VVS strategy training is not something that you want to miss. I'm super excited for the velocity. To learn how to do velocity, it's going to be Sunday at 9 p.m. Remove the excuses. Remove the excuses, guys. Ebony Austin is going to be training. Come learn how to build up your bank account with the strategy using velocity. It's going to be absolutely powerful. All right. So make sure that you tap in the link, the details, all of those things will be provided inside of the community. This woman is crushing it making no excuses. She's on phones every day. It is no more pick either or. It's no more one or the other. Tap in so that you guys can win. We've done $40.1 million in the last 4 years in helping our community to access funding. This is something that everybody needs. We've done $40 million. We've helped our community to access $40 million. Congratulations to each of you who taken a part of this, guys. This is something that you screenshot. This is something that you share. This is something that you put all over social media. This is how you go and share the blessings in your community. You cannot be a Secret Service agent. You got to step up. You cannot be a Secret Service. People need to know what you're doing. You need to be promoting over and over and over again on your pages. $40 million in capital that we have helped our community to access. We're looking for people that's ready to rise to the occasion and step up. So I want to turn the call over really quick to my incredible husband, Dr. Logic Mix, who we're going to be in Miami. We want to put you guys in a position, those that are coming to Miami, to be dripped and rich, guys, to have your conversation pieces. Some of you may be able to get your stuff in a time where you can literally be in the airports or driving in with your rich merch on. So many of you have asked about the rich merch. You want the hats, you want the t-shirts, you want the 2 pieces, you want these things. And so we want to put you in a position to get it. So to my incredible husband, Dr. Logic Mix, come on in, my love. You're always fresh, dripped and rich everywhere you go. People are always asking you, man, what is that? What is that? What is that? You're magnetic in the marketplace. People always want to know how they can be a part of and have access to what you have. So show people how they can get access to it as well, so that they can have their merch on, whether they're coming to Miami. Obviously, we want you to be in Miami, but regardless, you want to be a conversation piece. So come on in and take it away, Dr. Logic Mix.
Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. What's up with everybody out there? Excuse me. For everybody who's going to Miami, if you guys want any merch, make sure that you reach out like immediately, so I can get it taken care of. So because it's going to be a busy week this week. So if everybody that's going, you need anything, go ahead and cash out me now. Shop Rich U $. I'll type it in the chat real quick so that we can I can get your stuff taken care of. So when y'all get out there, y'all got y'all stuff. I'm gonna be rich, you know me. I'm gonna be fresh me. And so if y'all want t-shirts, you want hats, stuff like that, just reach out. Let me know what y'all want. So do that immediately. Today is Saturday, so if you guys want y'all stuff, go ahead and do it. And shirts, t-shirts, everybody that's going, you get a discount. So the shirts will be $35. The hats will be $40 for everybody who want hats and shirts to match. You got to let me know now so I can have all that stuff ready to go for you guys that's going to Miami. That's for everybody who's going to Miami who won't be dripped and rich. So let me know. I put the Cash App in just now. Go ahead and send me what colors you want, all that kind of stuff, and we'll go from there. And that's only for the people that's going to Miami, so that everybody could be, I like to represent hard. It'll be dope. All of us coming in there rich stuff. So let me know. Dr. Curry Lamont already done dropped their stuff already. So I'm working on all their stuff now. So anybody who wants their stuff that's going, go ahead and do it now. That way, don't the last minute, the cutoff literally gonna be probably Tuesday, because I'm gonna be Wednesday will be the latest, because I got a lot that's going on before we leave to go. So it will be, if you guys are going, go ahead and get it out of the way right away. I pass it back to you, Dr. China.
Awesome. Absolutely. We're going to have a visual to drop inside the virtual campus as well with the details, but it's $Shop Rich U. $Shop Rich U. You have a special promotional price for $35 for the shirts, $40 for the hat. For those of you that's going to be in Miami, I would say the cutoff is going to be Monday, guys. We got to tighten up. We're not about to put too much stress on any of the people that's continuing to help. Our leaders are serving. Our leaders are helping. And I'm going to just say this right now, y'all. We're not about to spoil our community. We're not spoiling our community. You guys are so, so blessed. I'm telling you guys, people are fighting to bust down the door to get access to what you have. And we got to step it up. Because sometimes, to be honest, it just makes everything look weak. We need to be growing at greater rates. We need to be growing by leaps and bounds so that these things that you have access to can continue. Remember, either you're growing or you're dying. And dying for us is not an option. Dying for us is not an option. We shall be victorious. So we're going to be attracting key leaders. We got to step it up in the community. So Monday is the cutoff. Today is Saturday. Make up your mind. If you're going, if you know you're going, if you know you want merch, Monday cutoff, so that he has the time to get those orders in and get everything back to you guys in time. I don't want to put too much stress on them. They already have so many other things that they're doing to serve the community. So Monday is the official cutoff for those of you that know you want merch. When you see us out there and you like, oh man, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, you got to step it up, guys. Let's get it together, because that's a conversation piece. It makes it so much easier when people see that you are connected to something that's already winning, for people to want to do business with you as well. So if you're not coming to Miami, but you know you want merch as well, go ahead and put your orders in as well. Go ahead and put your orders in, so that in your city, there's representation there and people know to come to you, because now you are representing in your city and people are seeing this brand globally. We are becoming a household name. And so now what that does is it increases the trust factor, because they know that you're a part of something that has been around for over a decade, helping people to win. Look at this, guys, $40 million. $40 million in funding that we've been able to help our community get without needing their social security number, without needing to pay back any money, without needing a credit score. This is powerful. So now it's time to go to the next level. If you're ready to step up, somebody comment, I'm going all in the chat. If you are ready to step up, somebody comment, I'm going all in the chat. Simone says she got her ticket. Let's go, let's grow. All right, let's run it all the way up. If you're ready to step up, comment, I'm going all in the chat. The Darden just put the Shop Rich You. Go ahead and save that so that you know how to access it. Go ahead and save Shop Rich You so you know how to access that, okay? If you're going all in on your dreams, on your goals, for your family, for those that's looking to you, you tired of playing small, you tired of sitting on the sideline, you know you could do more, put all in the chat, because that's what it's time to do right now. It's time to go all in. With that being said, guys, I love you. God loves you so much more. Utilize this time to invite. Let's put that work to action now. Get people on the call at 2:00 now. Go into the virtual campus and be active now. It's time. I want to see you active in a virtual campus, not just the directors, not just the leaders, not just the ones that are always doing it. If you got value from this community, it is your obligation to show up and show value. Your value could just be saying good morning when you come into the community. Don't be a person that just take. You ate good all last night and you didn't come in the community to say thank you. That keeps the energy going, so that when new people come into the community, they see that it's lit. We moved this campus from the previous campus on Discord to a whole new platform. But without the people, it don't mean nothing. Don't go over there and be quiet. Don't be a taker. Communicate. When somebody new coming to the community, how are we going to say we a community where they could come and get rich with us because they're going to love it here and they don't get no love? When a new person comes, they should feel all the love in the world. Make sure your notifications on, guys. Make sure your notifications is on. Don't let there be any excuses. You new to the virtual campus. Everybody's new to the virtual campus. We want to make sure that if you're new to the virtual campus, that you're tapped in, that you're plugged in, that you're utilizing it. No excuses. Everybody's busy. It takes a second to click on these platforms back here and get back here. We want to see more activity going on, more engagement going on. We don't just want it to be notifications dropping because it's a call. I'm on the call. I'm excited about the call because honestly, those things belong in the announcement tab. It's time to step up. Some of you used to do a great job with your morning messages. We need people that is going to step up so that your access continues to be granted and your access is not denied. We need more engagement going on. I'm just being honest. If you got results that's happening, we want to know about what the results are that's happening. We want to know about the wins that's happening. We want to know about the success that's going on. Everybody, put it over here. Those of you that is promoting on social media, guess what we also have? We have a content suite. The content suite is so that you can go and comment. Thank you guys for clicking the link and commenting, right? Commenting. Merlan put something out. She did a phenomenal video. Comment. That's what this is designed for, so we can support each other. You put up a post, you need other people in the community to show it some love. Drop it over here so that we can show you some love every day. If you go and look at Instagram and Facebook and TikTok every day, before you go there, you should be coming to your community that pays you every single day to make sure that I'm adding value. What value have I added today? What value have I added today? If this community is blessing you, you got to be a blessing back to the community. What value have I added today? I got value last night. I got value this morning. I was on nightclub last night. I was on nightclub this morning. It's helping me to pay my bills. What am I giving back to the community? How am I being? This is about to become a requirement, guys. I'm telling you, I don't know if you can hear it, but it is a requirement that we step up. It's a requirement that we boss up. It's a requirement that we become better versions of us than we've already known to be. It's time to go to the next level. So utilize this beautiful virtual campus that has been provided to you. All the leaders took their time. Big shouts out to Dr. Izzy. This is a woman who got a million things going on. You never hear her complain. You never hear her complain one time. Helping to put a system together where our community could thrive and grow, where there's no limitations. We're preparing for a guest suite where your guest is going to have 3 days access. 3 days access to test out what we got behind the scenes. So this is a time for us to be grateful and show gratitude. You want to be more blessed? Show gratitude for what God has already blessed you with. Show gratitude. You can announce new affiliates right inside the Rich University Center because we want to keep the momentum high in that one spot. In Rich University Center, Angie, all the new affiliates, drop them in. We want to show them love. We want to make sure that they're recognized on the Saturday morning calls, right? We got the resources available for you for those that need the templates. We got the March Miracles templates that we have. We got all the templates that you need over here to put their pictures in it on Canva. All right, all the updated templates. We got the 10% trading plan here for you to use. All the resources that you need, and more are going to be coming, okay? So this is what you want to use right here to go ahead and put their picture in. And once you celebrate them on your social media page, drop it in the content suite so we can show them some love. We have to step up. Rich University is victorious, guys. We got to step up. We got work to do. So let's everybody do their part. Let's everybody step up. I look forward to seeing you guys on a call at 2:00 with your guests. I look forward to celebrating you guys on the leaderboard for March Madness. I look forward to seeing you here in Atlanta this Thursday coming up. Nightclub is going to be amazing this Monday and Tuesday night. Breakfast Club, you guys are absolutely blessed with. Show Dr. Logic and Dr. Cover some love for helping you eat. They should be getting so many gift cards for at least a dinner, for at least a lunch. We're not about to create no community where people are entitled and expecting and taking, but there is no reciprocity, guys. That's how you show gratitude. That's how you keep them excited. That's how they feel appreciated. It's time to go to the next level. When they get off of that nightclub, their pages should be flooded with thank yous. It should be flooded with gratitude. You want to keep this stuff going, we got to act like it. Let's go to the next level and show gratitude for the people that's being a blessing to us. You want the blessings to continue to flow? Show gratitude, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go to the next level. We're about to attract key leaders in this community. They can't come back here and see weakness. They got to come back here and see that it's strong back here. Step up. This for everybody. It's time for all of us to step up. It's time for all of us to boss up. So with that part being said, let's be intentional. Let's get the numbers up on all of these calls. Let's show gratitude to the people that are blessing us. They shouldn't have to come out of their pocket with a dime in Miami, the way I feel. There should be so many people saying, I got you on lunch. I got you on breakfast. This is what it's really, when I came into this industry, are you kidding me? Just for value to be poured into me, for my mind to be expanded. I had to pay for that because we knew the rules. We knew the protocol. You don't expect to sit around somebody that's being a blessing for you to keep taking. Hey, Doc, I got your lunch. I got your breakfast. Man, can I sow a seed into you? It ain't about the money. It's about the fertile grounds that you get to sow into. We're not going into another season with entitlement. This is not Rich Nursery. This is Rich University. This is not Rich Nursery. This is not Rich Nursery. There's so much that's being put out, but it's supposed to be cyclical, guys. It's supposed to be able to come around. So it's time to step up. Look yourself in the mirror. All of us and say, what can I do better? How can I serve more? How can I be a greater asset? How can I be of greater value? So that I can have access to the next level and I'm not disqualified and my access is not denied. Bless those who bless you. Support those who support you. We're saying to you, we have a content suite right here. This thing should be full of content because you're producing content. With that being said, guys, I love you. God loves you so much more. We'll see you soon. We'll see you on these calls. Let's run it up. Let's take action. Let's make it happen. Let's go to the next level and grow to the next level. God bless you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.